Oh, Spectrum, my voice, I do apologise. Mabel, it is that time of the year again.
It's that time again. So we're going to talk about Eurovision, and there's some controversy this year because out of nowhere there's been some new rules there, some new Eurovision guidance from the council, the committee, whoever organises the show.
It's the EBU, that's it.
European Broadcasting Union,
That's
there we go, who have said that it's not allowed, that they are not allowed contestants to have pride flags. They've been banned. So this comes after a surprise, and it seems to have been in effect last year too, because the non-binary Swiss winner last year, Nemo, they did bring in a non-binary flag. They said they had to smuggle it, but I think it was just like tucked away somewhere. And they were getting it ready with their Swiss flag, Swiss non-binary, to have on the show there during their song. And they were told, oh no, you're not allowed to have that. I was like, what?
This doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
I thought Eurovision was as queer as it gets.
Well, that's the thing. This is what Nemo said too. Last year's winning non-binary contestant. It's literally the gayest thing in Europe. And it's like, how are you banning pride flags?
How are they justifying this?
I haven't seen that. There is a full article on Pink News. Do feel free to have a read there. I've not really seen why there's a reason there. As it stands, the EBU say there would be consequences for contestants who don't follow the rules. So I don't know if they're just coming down harshly on this for whatever reason. I see this playing out in one way though. I think, if not one, I think a few contestants are going to sneak in some pride flags, underneath some trousers or whatever, and just whip them out whilst they're having a sing-song. And they're going to be winners, or they're going to be up there, possibly, facing disqualification or whatever consequences the EBU are threatening. But it's like, well, how are we getting to this stage? It's like, it doesn't make any sense.
This, I think, is something to do with the fact, I'm not going to go into too much, but there is a movement in the queer community, especially in this country, to boycott Eurovision this year because of a certain country that's allowed to take part when another certain country is not allowed to take part for doing the same sorts of things that this other country is doing.
Yeah.
Maybe it's got something to do with that. There was a hoo-ha last year that a particular group of people's flag was being flown.
Yeah.
So they've just cracked down on all flags, haven't they? Maybe,
because the queer community, of course, we are very loud about that particular international issue right now, always really. It's silly. It reminds me of something else that's going into, which we might talk into full later on in the show, about a certain political party and what they're doing with flags allowed to be flown in their new councils that they've taken control over. So, it is a strange one though. I think you might be going on to something. I didn't think about that, maybe, that reaction.
Bit of overreach, I think. Join us after this.